Dog Park Committee, and Sue Pilot is going to start us off.
And do you want to speak at the microphone?
That'd be great, thank you.
So we were commissioned by the Littleton Board of Selectmen in 2017 to find out if there was an interest in the community to have a dog park within the community. We started out with surveys, meeting people at events that were going on in town, at craft fairs, Christmas fairs. We would put out surveys, and our response from those surveys were 95% positive that people wanted a dog park. Of course, you got a few that were only cat people or people that had little tiny dogs and really didn't feel the need for a park. But the majority of the people, as well as tourists that we talked to that come to Littleton, were very interested in us having a dog park within Littleton. Maybe not so much the community within the township, but somewhere where people have access to it. So over the 3 years that I was co-commissioner with Chris Wilkins, we decided, and with talking to Andrew Dorset, that we would continue along with fundraising for the dog park in order to get money outside of town money that could be used for the purchase of land, purchase of equipment, things like that. So of course, we've had several good prospects for land, but unfortunately they didn't turn out the way that we had hoped. So over the 3 years between our committee, which you see here, part of the committee, we do have others, but this is like our core committee, very passionate about having a dog park, and have worked hard and at everything, about talking to people, about getting information out to people. We've had articles in the newspaper. We've had very positive responses on our Facebook page. And so over the course of 3 years, after the first year of us talking and trying to put together what we really wanted for a dog park, what kind of acreage we wanted, what did we want for a dog park, we then ended up doing fundraising. So over the course of really 2 years, I would say, we raised over $18,000, which is an awesome sum for a small committee in a volunteer basis. And I think that with the dog license fee, there's also an additional $2,000 something. And one of my questions to the board is, if, or I shouldn't say if, you'll hear more about our process going into a 501c3, but if we do go that way, we get the approval for it, what happens to that money in that dog license fee? I know it was meant for the dog park, but the town actually holds that money. We don't. Our money is in a separate canine account. So do you know what happens to that money?
We can check into it, but I believe if it was set aside specifically for that, either Milt goes shopping or we give it to you guys.
Okay, good to know. We like that. We like that answer. Okay, so.
But we'll look into that for sure.
Okay, perfect. Then you can let Caitlin and myself know. And so we've worked hard. We've been to as many events as we possibly can. We have been selling T-shirts at Littletown Brews, right? Yeah, and the Pollyanna shop, and those have gone very well. Our profit from our products have been about 75% profit on every single thing that we ordered. The T-shirts that Chris and I ordered, we got over 150% profit. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I mean, it's all for the dog park, right? So we have dog bowls, we have etched glasses, we have dog bracelets with dog things on them, bandanas. So we have an inventory, and it's already, we still have some inventory, so we're hoping we still can furnish places that want to sell our products out, and the sales are going good. So we're happy to hear that. And we'll continue on with that inventory until we replenish, until we can replenish it with maybe some newer products. So the dog park has not been forgotten. We've been very active. We meet every month. And as I said, with COVID, we've done Zoom meetings. But we're, as I said, very passionate about this dog park. And so I don't know if you have any questions of me for the history or what we've done.
No, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to turn it over to Caitlin Lavroni. Did I get it right? Lavarone. See, I knew I would mess it up. I want to call it pepperoni. Because it rhymes with it. Here's Caitlin. She is now the chairman. Oh, the other thing I just want to mention that after 3 years as the chairman with Chris, I decided that it was really time for me to step back as the chairman and to have someone new come on board. And Caitlin's been very actively involved. And so she volunteered for that position, and I am co-chairman. So we're in it. We're all in it together. So here's Caitlin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You summed up most of it. I can add a little bit. So basically, we've been working hard, and every time we get out into the community, everyone is very excited about it. We most of the time just have folks give donations just because of how excited they are and they want to see it go forward. So we have started to progress to create our 501c3, being that I think it would leave us more open to opportunities. Home Depot, we can apply for grants if we have a 501c3, and there are many other opportunities I think available if we have that status. So we started creating the corporation. I'm the chairman, Sue is the vice chair, Miriam Bernstrammer, the secretary and treasurer, and Penny Zook McKinnon is our secretary. Ed and Caitlin are also here as our members. So we've created a board, we've created a corporation, and just moving forward that way, we think it would be the best possible process. And Vern, if you would like to talk a little more about the 501c3.
In March of this year, we submitted an application. So to make things more formal, we established a corporation in March with the nonprofit corporation with New Hampshire. And then we applied for, or issued an EIN number and applied for a 501c3 with the IRS. The application is pending right now. We expect to hear something within the next couple of weeks. We're just in that waiting period. So we expect it to happen shortly. This will give us more opportunities. I think once we have our own,
And moving to our own.
we'll have our own setup.
Yeah. Good.
So I'll just add one other thing. Oh, you know that I add. So I just want to let you know that when I had been speaking with Andrew Dorsett all the past 3 years, especially during the past year when our committee was thinking of going on to the 501c3, my understanding is that we would do, once we form that, actually have a bank account established for the 501c3, that I can move ahead and do a check request to the town and ask for that money. Or do we have to have you accept the money first before, even though you do have the money? How does that actually work? I know in the past that's what we did, was do a check request.
Yeah. Except we'd probably have to approve it to accept and expend.
Okay, that's what I
And that
was
you would
thinking.
have.
Because it's in what's called a Fund 40, which is supposed to be like a separate canine account. So when we ask for that, we'll include the dog license and
Good.
fee money in that request.
All right.
All right, perfect. So we'll do that. Once we get the final approval for the 501c3, we'll come back and we'll ask for that. And we do it at Selectmen's meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd do it publicly. So I might have missed it, but do you have any idea how soon?
Well, the application's been in a month. They've asked for more information. I went with a short form, the easy form. So they needed more information, so I submitted that Friday. And I expect to hear something from them this week.
than our first name basis with some people here, so we feel pretty positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, it's just a matter of they're still not working in the office, so they're still, with the COVID restrictions, so everything, I have to fax stuff over to them.
Okay.
Nothing's going to be through email. It's kind of a process.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're excited about the future, and we're happy to come here and let you know what we have done and how active we have been.
Good.
If you have any questions, you think
Well,
of later, you can always email Caitlin or myself, and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
All right, and continue to let us know how we can help too, and support. Definitely. Did you have anything else? No? No? All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. So you can stay, or you're welcome to go. You gonna go home? All right. All right.
I've heard too much still.
Yeah, don't blame you. So the next on the agenda is the town office lease, and our town manager, Jim Gleason, will update us on that.
Yes, after the last meeting, I met with the manager of the bank, and apparently, I guess the lease is down with the home office. So our visit prompted an email to legal to go ahead and get that back. And so I'll follow up actually tomorrow with him, because that's been then almost 2 weeks since.
The question is, did they leave the amount the same?
Since haven't gotten an answer back, I can't say yes or no.
Okay, so
They
I
did not,
thought-
in my one-on-one meeting, didn't
Yeah.
indicate any change. In
Okay,
fact,
good.
was more open to the fact if we needed additional space, they were looking like shrinking their footprint
Right.
downstairs. So
Right.
now they did make kind of a comment of where would we go, and so I wasn't real thrilled, meaning in the sense of, as an option, but hopefully that's not an issue in terms of
Yeah,
the rate.
okay.
But I will let you know as soon as possible, and I'll follow up with them tomorrow to see if we've got an answer back.
I would assume if they were going to raise the rent, they would have said something to
Yeah.
you.
Good. Well, thank you for that update. The next on the agenda is the waiver of liability on a private road, Harvest Court. Just to give you a little bit of background summary, in 2005, the Planning Board approved a subdivision previously known as Cardell Drive. The Select Board recently approved the street name to be changed to Harvest Court. This is a private road, and the town is not responsible for its maintenance. A waiver of liability must be signed by the property owners and Select Board prior to receiving a building permit. Do you want to share any more on that, Joanna?
I don't have anything more than what's on that.
Okay, so the recommendations, since the planning board has already approved the subdivision, it is recommended that the select board sign a waiver of liability for each parcel so that building permits can be issued. Attorney Christine Fillmore, is it Fillmore or Fillmore? Fillmore has reviewed and approved the wording of this form. In order to keep the building process moving, I am recommending that the select board approve, sign the waivers prior to getting the owner's signatures.
So did you sign? You haven't signed yet?
I don't think I've signed it. Was
I
it
gave
in the packet, seal, that, did we have,
I signed it.
You
I
signed it?
signed all the waivers.
I think I saw your signatures on them today.
okay, all right, so
You already signed,
did I sign it? Okay.
and you did.
Right.
All right, so we should be,
Carrie did not vote to change the name.
I had to recuse
Because it's a relative who owns the property. But she can sign it because there's no action that the board has to take. We're just simply following through on an action that we've already taken.
good. Anything else on that? We don't have to make any, there's no votes. Okay. And thank you, Joanna, for your hard work on that, too.
I'll bring in another one to you in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Nothing as far as Board of Assessors at this point. And the other business, or next on the agenda, is the bid opening. It's the sale of town-owned property. And the property to be sold is 24 Corey's Mobile Home Park. It is the mobile home only, map and lot number 80-169. Acreage is 0 because it's just the mobile home. So we do have the...
One?
Yeah, do you want to...
Oh,
Yeah, we just got the one bid in.
you want me to, what do you do here? Oh, I see. Do you want me to read this?
Sure, that'd be good.
The owners of Corey's Mobile Park bid the following amount on map 80, lot 169, unit number 24, $1,000. And that's signed by John Simon.
Okay. So we would need a vote on that.
Okay, I make a motion to approve
Okay,
the bid as stated.
okay, and I'll second it.
Okay.
Good. So that's
And
that's
then
good to go.
we should do aye, I guess. All those in favor?
Okay, all
Aye.
those in favor? Aye. It's a go. The last thing, this is a quiet meeting tonight. The last thing on the agenda is public comment. Okay, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn this select board meeting.
Okay, and I'll second it. All in favor, say
Aye. I had a flash.